Alright guys, beautiful weather outside here in Toronto. For those who have watched my videos, thanks very much for your support. Please comment and please like if you do like, and I hope you do. Alright, so today's topic is ADHD and the brain. Alright, let's start. ADHD brain exhibits structural and functional differences than normal people. The image above, the image is in the description, shows the difference between adult ADHD and a non-adult ADHD brain. Scans and other neuro-imaging research have shown that the brain of children with ADHD mature more slowly than those children without the disorder. I hate that word. Without ADHD. In addition, recent study with fMRI, which is what I want to get, imaging shows variation in areas of the brain that control many ADHD symptoms. That's the reason why I want to do MRI aspect as well. In children with ADHD, several brain regions and structures, such as the pre-frontal cortex, striatum, basal ganglia, and cerebellum, tend to be smaller by roughly 5%. While this average difference is observed consistently, it is too small of a research to be useful in making a diagnosis of ADHD in a particular individual. These findings may one day lead to using brain imaging to diagnose ADHD like Dr. Amen does. Look up Dr. Amen, like Amen, A-M-E-N. He scans erasers. He scans everything. His dog, his cat, the book, the shelf, everything. Yep, erasers, pencils, pens, whatever he can find his hands on. How does ADHD impact the brain? Alright, so ADHD brains also exhibit chemical differences than normal people. ADHD was first disorder. Oh God, why do people write these things? Scientists found to result from a deficiency of a specific neurotransmitter. Dopamine. I am dopamine craving. I am a dopamine addict. Anyways, and the first disorder found to respond to medication designed to correct the underlying deficiency, which is dopamine. Just like, oh God, I can't think right now. Children and adults with ADHD seem to have low levels of dopamine, and therefore stimulants increases dopamine. And that's why the stimulant actually is the best medication. On that note, methylphenidate or Ritalin, I hate the word Ritalin because there's so many negative stigma associated with it. When you say Ritalin, people think, oh, you have a problem. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry, fuck off. ADHD appears to impair neurotransmitter activity in 4 functional regions of the brain. First, frontal cortex. This region orchestrates our high-level functioning, maintaining attention, organization, and executive functioning. Dr. Barkley's favorite. A deficiency of dopamine within the brain regions might cause inattention, problem with organization, and or impaired executive functioning, like me being late, for events, this and that. I'm learning, I'm still doing it, like it's a process. And if we realize ADHD is a continuous improvement, self-awareness process throughout our whole life. I don't know how people, I would have died without the medication. I was suicidal, I couldn't function. Alright, second, limbic system. This region located deeper in the brain regulates our emotions. A dopamine deficiency in this region might result in restlessness, inattention, or emotional volatility, or emotional dysregulation. Third, basal ganglia. These neural circuits regulate communication within the brain. Information from all regions of the brain enters the basal ganglia, and it's then relayed to the cortex site in the brain. A dopamine deficiency in the basal ganglia can cause information to short circuit, result in inattention or impulsivity. Parkinson's is also a dopamine, a lack of dopamine disease, and sometimes the Ritalin or methylphenidate or stimulants actually helps correct that. Like my handshake, sometimes they check and they say that I don't have Parkinson's symptoms yet, which thank God. I got my brain checked for MS. They said no, it wasn't. It turned out to be fibromyalgia. That is the most likely thing, and there's only one medication that fixes or helps with fibromyalgia, which is very hard to live with. So I come up with these educational videos, at home, and I research on them. So, feel free to contact me, give me topics. I love research, I love writing, and I love teaching. So, all right, that's it for the day. The rest you'll be able to read it. Oh, I'm going to finish it. Third, basal ganglia, which we did that already. Last one, reticular activating system. This is a major relay system among the many pathways that enter and leave the brain. A dopamine deficiency in the RAS can cause inattention, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. All right, so that's it for the day. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.